Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video we are going to talk about Ultimate Oswald, another character which is also available in this banner beside Terry. And I kind of took a long time to start the discussion about Oswald because I was so busy with Terry, and I wanted to actually examine his kit properly and play with him a little bit before talking about him. So now it's the time, so let's get into the character, and of course I have prepared a gameplay for you that I'm going to show you. But first, let's talk about why this character is going to be so important in your arsenal. And as I have talked about before, that he is going to be the new best, one of the best F2P support. And what do I mean by F2P support? To understand that, we need to go to the core of the character, and basically this character is built as a support, a very good support, and he's a complete package. He has a dot. On top of that, he can do a very good amount of damage, and of course his attack percentage is kind of low. That means what? That means if you just keep spamming his skills, probably he will not be able to do too much damage. But if you do certain things, I will try to make you understand, but it is not really that easy. It's a little bit complex than any other character compared to Terry, for example. You don't have to do anything in Terry, just simply tap on this awakening button, long press the active 3 skill, and he will do the damage. There's no big deal about that. But this character's kit is a little bit complex, and that's why this attack percentage is kind of low. But if you upgrade this character and if you get this effect that they are talking about, then you can do a huge amount of damage. And of course, look at this critical rate, 35%, the highest in the game. No character is having more than 30% critical rate, but this character is having 35%. That means the damage potentiality of this character is actually very high. And also 30% critical damage, ideal. And this is the core. This is the core that makes him one of the best F2P support. That means even if the character is at level 90, he will get this core. And what this core will do is going to decrease target's defense by 80% for 20 seconds. That's a freaking long time. That's a freaking long time for any game mode. That is so helpful, guys. And I'm going to show you a gameplay where I'll show you that I have used him as a support, and he does tremendous job. And his support relies on basic attack, not in any active skill, and also increase target's damage received by 100% once again for 20 seconds, a long time. And that is going to be activated if you activate this active skill 1. Very important core right here. And also decrease the target's critical hit resist rate by 4% once again for 20 seconds, and that is going to be activated through active 2 skill. That means his active 1 skill, active 2 skill, and also basic attack, all of them 3 together are performing this core. Think about it, how complex and how interesting his kit is. And what this critical hit resist thing is going to do, it is going to allow your damage dealer who has a very high amount of critical rate to do the damage, to do the critical whenever the damage dealers are having this critical rate in their kit, there is also a thing called critical hit resist in the enemies. They can resist your critical rate. They can stop you from using those critical rate, but this is going to reduce their resistance, and as a result your damage dealer is going to do tremendous amount of damage, guys. Very important core, still already available at level 90 non awakened. This is amazing, guys. Next we are having this damage core that is going to increase the stack of this thing, and this is basically going to buff his active 1 skill, active 2 skill, active 3 skill. All of his skills are getting buffed, so his damage is not really centered to one single skill, rather all of his skills are going to contribute in the damage factor. And it will depend on how better is going to be the plugins, how better the plugins are going to support these skills, and we need to see that which one of these skills are actually most beneficial. But his main damage dealing skill is going to be his basic attack, so you would like to farm basic attack damage dealing plugins. Also, there is a lot of 20 thing called Joker. This is also going to, increase the damage and, overall converting these tags to the damage. Very, very tremendous kit, guys. And also immune to fear, stun, bleed, and darkness immunity, very important, because this will allow this character to survive long against very hostile environment. For example, in the geese guild, when the geese is spreading darkness in the ground, that is something you have to survive, and this character has no worries against it. Also active increase active skill damage buff 250%, and look at this, increase basic attack damage 2500. This is the highest basic attack buff, and with this character has finally overtaken legend basic attack characters like Psyche. Psyche has 2000% buff, but this character has way more. Now let's check out his skills a little bit, because his skills are also very, very interesting. His active one skill, this one is going to remove the target's guard and also give you super armor, hyper armor. So do this when you are getting attacked by the boss or you are having some problems. Active 2 skill deals bleed damage equal to 2000% of attack every 0.4 seconds for 4 seconds. That means how many 0.4 seconds we are having within 1 second? Probably 2. That means 8000% attack 1 second. In 4 seconds, it is 32,000% of attack. Oh my god, that's a freaking lot. That's a freaking lot, because this is going to last for 4 seconds, guys. This 2000% is going to be converted into 8 times, or even more than that. Even more than that, to be honest. It should be around 40,000%. Oh my god, insane. Active 3 skill, once again dealing bleed damage equal to 2000% of attack. Same thing, same thing. So both of these skills are combinedly about to deal 80,000% of more attack. Oh my god, this is insane mechanism. Finisher, this is going to reset the active skill cooldown, gains 1 stack of Joker that we saw before in the core, 25% chance of course. And as a striker, decrease all enemies HP recovery 24%. This is not really very useful striker skill, to be honest, but once again, you have to either use him as a support or as a damage dealer. You don't need to use this powerful character as a striker. Okay, so that's the kit about this character, and the main feature of this character of course is going to be his basic attack. And let me show the gameplay right now and show you that what this character is going to be capable of doing. And let me show you take you to the guild now. And as you can see that my Oswald is totally at level 90. I don't even have the 3PG finisher, because I kind of invested my resources behind Terry, and I don't really want to pull in this banner, but that remains to be seen whether I should go again, because I'm kind of curious to see that how Oswald can do a little bit in a higher level. Now this is going to be the team, and I'm not using Kazmi, because many of you have said that you don't really have Kazmi. So I'm using this Guile. Of course, I talked about Guile in many different videos, that what is going to be his strong feature, and he actually has a different many buff skills, but in this video I'm going to use his default finisher, who is going to increase all team members attack by 100% for 15 seconds, and also he has a tag out buff in his core. That means he is going to provide 300% attack when he is tagged out for the next fighter. So, and of course Oswald is going to be the guy who is going to break the meter, and he actually has bleeding, and bleeding dot has nothing to do with geese. That's why I'm using these option cards. I'm using this normal Serena set. You don't have to worry about the set card, but the option card can make a big difference, because this option card, it is going to deal shock damage equal to certain percentage. That's what we need. That's what we need to break the meter of geese, right? And also there is another card that I'm using. You'll see that this character has 50% chance to deal chill damage equal to 140% of attack to target upon landing a critical hit. So 50% chance, and also the attack has to be a critical hit. And we just saw that Oswald is having 35% critical rate. That means he has the ability to actually do more and proc more of this chill damage from this card than any other character. Of course, I'm using no imprint stone at all. I'm using no plugins at all, and I'm just simply going to rely on his abilities to break the meter, because his skills are kind of doing a lot of hits, and I'm using this striker just to give him some attack buff. And of course, I'm using this striker who is going to do shock damage whenever I'm going to just tag here in. So let's play the game. Let's play the game and see what we can do against this boss. And let me just pull the video, and let me pull the video from the start. Let's go. So as usually, as I have showed you in my previous video, that how to proceed with, first we are going to do the 3PG, of course. Let's do it. Doing couple of skills, doing a 3PG. Really nice 3PG. And the shield is coming from Mukai, by the way. Terry doesn't really have any shield. Mukai is an amazing support, by the way. Now Terry is in. Now what we are going to do, we are going to bring Guile in. We are going to do couple of skills. We are going to do the 3PG. Then we are going to do couple of skills again, because we have to break the meter a lot with Guile, because our Oswald is kind of low leveled, and we would like to use Guile to break the meter. And I'm using the same option card with Guile that I showed in Oswald. The same Yang Fei option card, and also the Share Me option card. The same option card I showed with Oswald, same option card I'm using with Guile as well. And of course, with Guile, I'm using the Serena set as well. So let's go. Couple of skills, doing the 3PG. Excellent, powerful 3PG, by the way. Guile looking very, very strong. So now you'll see that I'm not going to do a very fast-paced gameplay, because I'm a little bit careful, because we don't really have any native dot dealer. So we'll do a couple of skill, and we try to reduce the meter as much as possible. And when the meter is a little bit gone, then we will throw his default finisher. That is going to give the buff. Let's go. So now our shock striker Blue Mary is in. Look at the boss's meter. It's totally red, because we have applied shock, and we are also applying chill with Guile. So let's do a couple of skills, and the meter is almost broken. We threw the default. Now our Oswald is in. What we are going to do, we are going to do couple of 3 skills, 1 2 3. We are going to do all the 3 skills, and finally we are going to place the basic attack, because his main core buff coming from the basic attack, that is going to decrease the defense of the enemy and increase the damage by 100%, guys. So let's do it. Couple of skills and the basic attack. Couple of skills, basic attack. Meter is broken. Terry is in. Now we are going to usually do the damage with Terry. Nothing to new about it. So let's do it. Active skill, long press. Of course, we press the Phantom and normal awakening. Look at these guys. 3.2 trillion. 3.2 trillion freaking damage on one single rotation. That actually tells the story that how effective Oswald is as a striker. I mean, as a support. We don't have Kazmi. We don't have very famous ideal support for Terry, who is Shizuru. Shizuru is the ideal support for Terry because of her strike skill buff. We have none of them in the team, but still. And now you see that with Guile, we are extra careful. We are doing a lot of skills and trying to break the meter. And finally, when the meter is close to be broken, we threw the default. Also did couple of skills, depending on the situation. Look at this, guys. Once again, second rotation. We also applied the buff with Oswald. Once again, the same way, doing the active skills and basic skills. And look at these guys. 5.6 freaking trillion. Double the damage. Oh my god, what should I say? Any people can actually get this character at level 90 and live their life happily without characters like Kazmi and Shizuru. This is insane, guys. Look at this. Let's watch a couple of more rotation. And by the way, I haven't really practiced this rotation at all. I recorded this gameplay on the first run because I didn't really have much time. But look at this. With the first rotation, first run, without much practice or anything, they are doing their job. So effective is Oswald. Look at this. Meter is almost broken. We're going to throw the... Okay. Oswald is in. Very quick. Sometimes you have to be very, very quick because when the meter is broken, you don't really have too much time left. Okay, so around 1 minute mark, I think we were about to get 10 trillion or something. And by the way, this is a very lazy gameplay without much practice. I kind of took it really easy. I just wanted to see what I can do in a lazy mode. Look at this. Look at the damage. 11 trillion already. Without the combination of ideal support, without the very effective gameplay. So this is very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Once again, skills. Try to break the meter very close and leave a little bit job for Oswald. Only a little bit job for Oswald. Okay, skills, basic attack. Don't forget to do the basic attack, of course, because he's and I also did this awaken rotation for Terry as usually. Don't forget to use the basic attack when you are applying the buff with Oswald. That's the main thing, guys. 15 trillion. We already got 15 trillion. Very amazing. So let's move on, and we will check one more rotation probably. That's going to be our final rotation where we are going to complete. See, the boss is in Ifen. We are waiting. We are pretty much in chilled mood. All right, let's go. Kyle is getting ready. Now we have to do couple of skills, of course. Boomer is in. Skills. Meter is down. We're throwing the default. Couple of skills and Oswald in. Skills and basic attack. Move on to Terry. Long press. Third skill. Boom. Look at this damage, guys. Without much practice, without anything, we were able to hit 19 trillion. And if I was a little bit careful, if I was a little bit faster, easily 25 trillion is not a big deal with this combination, guys. And of course, you can use any damage dealer instead of Terry. You can use any damage dealer and use the same combination. That's also possible. And of course, if you are willing to do damage with Oswald, then definitely place Oswald in the leader position, and you can use multiple supports in the game. And you can use Kazbi, you can use Shizuru, you can use Kyle. There are multiple supports, and soon I'm going to publish another video that where I'm going to show you a combination of supports, different type of supports together. So you can sort out your supports and use different supports to do the damage. So thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you and interesting to you in any ways. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.